Chris.
G'day.
Do you know what I've done?
What's that?
I've put another accessory on my bike. See? Handlebar risers.
Oh. You've been talking about doing that for a while.
Because you've got them as well, haven't you?
Yeah.
You've got one there and then one there. Let's talk about them and see if they make a difference, shall we? So guys, remember to look at the end screen and see who I'm promoting this week.
So I thought we'd go up Bontecute Road.
Yeah.
So we haven't done that for a while. Watch out for the car.
Something different. It's funny, but my dad watches my videos and said, Tim, take a different road. So Dad, I'm taking a different road for you. Hey Chris, have you noticed as we age, I know I'm a lot older than you are, but as we age, we like our comfort.
Yes.
Do you?
Yes.
And this bike, I love it. However, as I get older, I don't like to lean. I don't like to lean forward at all. And
I remember as early as just when I, about how long ago? 7 years ago, I got this bike.
Yeah.
And I found it too upright because my previous bike I was leaning down more. But so just within that time, I found like I need to sit up even straighter.
So within 7 years, you've gone from liking to lean forward to wanting to be upright. With this bike, there's a couple of issues. The clamp on the top that holds the handlebars is set at an angle, meaning that you can't buy generic bar risers off the shelf. You can buy risers which lift the handlebars just 20 mil, and that's what I had, but I wanted it even higher and closer towards me, and the only ones I could find were in Germany. During the week I had them installed. With handlebar risers, what you're worried about is, do you have to extend the cables? And if you do, it can be quite expensive. Where I got them from Germany, I think they're VOIGHT MOTO. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Beautiful quality, but they think of everything. So they actually included in the kit an extender for the brake line, because the brake line wouldn't have been long enough. The worry I have with handlebar risers is, will it handle as well? And I think, Chris, having two handlebar risers on top of each other, well, one and then another one on top of the other, it's altered his handling. Is that correct, Chris?
Yes, yeah. It's not as good at handling, but I prefer the comfort.
Yeah, so yeah. You've got to decide whether you want comfort or handling. And that's one of the reasons I've come out today in the windier roads, is not only to take my dad on a different journey, but also to go through the twisties to see if the risers have altered the handle.
You felt that too? That was a big bump.
Wow.
Well, one thing I'll say though is that you'll get used to it. I think you'll notice the handling initially, but you'll get used to it. Yeah,
so just coming on these twisties, I mean, I'm going very slow. I must say, I don't notice much difference, really.
Oh, good.
It's actually really good, because it is that much closer to me. The actual comfort is amazing, being 20 mil toward me and 30 mil higher than where the stock handlebars are. has made an enormous difference. The only thing I might say, it does feel a little bit lighter in the front end because I'm sitting further back, but nothing dramatic at all. I like it. I really like it. And at the moment we're going pretty slow, but we are.
Oh, it was a tight one.
We are on some twisties.
And the road's wet.
And the road's wet. It's great. It's fabulous. The seat feels good. The position, the sitting position feels really good. My back's loving it. And with the suspension, it's a very comfortable machine now. Some might say, well, why didn't you just... Oh, another big one. Some might say, well, why didn't you just get a nice big plush adventure tourer in the first place, and then you wouldn't have even had to do anything? Well, I don't know. I just love the GSX. I love the power. I love the engine.
You love the look of it?
Love the look of it. And I do even see people who buy the V-Stroms and other such motorbikes who still put handlebar risers on. So I don't think any bike out of the factory is absolutely perfect for everybody, is it? And that's why we need to modify them. And I must say, I will send a shout out to Bike Kings in Adelaide. A young fellow there called James, who installed the handlebar risers and bled my brakes for me, and actually cleaned up my brakes for no extra cost because they were making a lot of noise. He did a great job. He fitted me in between jobs that he had. Exceptional service. So anyone in Adelaide who wants to get some work done on their bikes at a very reasonable cost, Bike Kings on South Road, I think it's in Glandore, is an option. Look them up. So just to sum up, guys, my verdict on these VOIGHT MOTO Technic, I think, handlebar risers, is a huge thumbs up. The handling has not been affected dramatically at all. As I said, if anything, just a little bit lighter in the front end. That's not a bad thing. Didn't have to extend any cables, except the brake cable with the adapter. Very happy. And you might have noticed that it will have changed the angle of my front camera here because it's higher and closer to me. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me. Thanks, Chris, for coming. Stay well, stay safe, and I'll see you next time.